Everyone. It's Pam Van Est, PVN Self-Compassion Coaching. And I'm back today again, 1:15, trying to do this every day, during the week anyway, Monday through Friday. And I started off with my Wheel of Life, and then I picked up some beautiful cards, Women's Bodies, Women's Wisdom, Christiane Northurp. And then I also tried some nature cards. But I realized that I'm in the self-care business. And I've always thought of myself as a catalyst. And a catalyst is something that creates something when it comes in touch with something else. And I used to call myself, and sometimes I still do, I'm a confidence catalyst. I don't give anybody confidence. But the questions that I ask, the activities that I provide can be that catalyst, that spark, that beginning. And from there, boom, who knows where it goes. It's like catalytic converter or catalysts, enzymes that are catalysts. All they have to just be present. And then the chemical reaction takes care of the rest. And that's how I see my role as a coach oftentimes. I'm a catalyst. I don't have to be an expert. I'm not an expert on so many things. But I do know how to ask some pretty good questions. So anyway, I just thought, self-care. I'm doing a retreat on Friday and Saturday. That's a catalyst. The people that come, they bring themselves to that retreat. They bring their concerns, their issues, their celebrations. And through sharing together, and then some of the activities that I found beneficial in my life, they can be the spark of starting something new, can be the spark of transformation with someone. So I looked again at my cards and I thought, you know what? This woman is brilliant because she has it divided up into 5 key areas of life. And one of them was Nurturance Self-Care. I thought, well, I love that because that's what I really help women do, is take care of themselves in a deeper way so that they can do the things that matter to them without becoming totally wiped out, exhausted, burned out. So I thought, okay, let's start from the beginning. Now, again, this woman has cards. She has lovely cards. In each of the 5 areas of life, she has 10 cards. And then she reflects on it. And I'm just going to share them. So here's the picture of her cards. But then on the other side, number 1, I thought, let's start with number 1. It says, imagine and allow. And this is in reference to nurturance and self-care. So very handily, Christiane, has divided the book into those 5 areas. And so the section on nurturance and self-care, imagine and allow, a little meditative piece. So if you're able to, close your eyes, invite a deep breath, and just exhale slowly while you listen to this. Imagine what it would be like to have as much nurturing and care as you needed to grow and thrive. Know that it's possible to create this for yourself. Everyone needs and is worthy of nurturance. No one is an island. Allow. I love the word allow. Once we become aware of something and our awareness grows, we have the opportunity to allow it to be with us, whether it's something that we are readily willing to embrace, or it's something that we're a little bit resisting. If we allow that within our consciousness, it leads then to being able to accept those parts of ourselves, that spiral of from the left to the right to the up to the down and upside down, inside out. Those paradoxes, those opposites that we have that make us who we are. And I've known this for a long time. It's possible to create this for yourself, self-nurturing, so you can grow and thrive. I've watched it when women come to my retreats. They create their intention and then they follow through with it. It's wonderful to hear someone that I've been on a retreat with, that I've led, and they will say, I keep thinking of what was said at that retreat. That's part of our thriving. And then the word worthy. I don't know about you, but that word worthy, I've had to wrestle with it for many, many years, because when I was growing up, the messages that I got and were part of religious training was, I am not worthy. And some people can spin that into a positive. It challenged me, and I resisted that. And I came to realize, no, I am worthy. And the more I grew into that, my spirituality grew. So everyone needs, that word needs. That's another huge learning that I have come into in the last 5 years. I didn't know much about our needs and feelings. I knew what feelings were, but my vocabulary, and I find a lot of people's vocabulary for feelings is pretty small. And then to get into what is it that I need? And of course, my thinking went to the needs of, I need food and water and shelter and security. So those were the only ones that I could come up with. And through studying Marshall Rosenberg, nonviolent communication, there are many more needs that we all have. Everyone has these needs. And the more I understand them, the more I can remember them, then I can give myself some self-care and nurturance, especially when I can recognize that a need is not being met. I can give myself some empathy and then come up with a strategy. Well, how am I going to meet that need? I don't necessarily have to do it all by myself. I can ask for help. Always ask for help. And that's the beauty of learning these needs. Right now, doing this Facebook Live, it's meeting my need for purpose, connection, finding beauty. So those needs are met by me doing this. And what needs are being met for you by scrolling on Facebook and stopping to connect with perhaps a video like this? There's a need behind there. You can find, just if you Google Marshall, Marshall, Rosenberg, you will come to find nonviolent communication, NVC. It is a wonderful place to start to begin to understand ourselves and others so much better. And for me, that is a key to compassion. Giving myself that compassion, understanding my needs. What am I feeling? My feeling are pointing to my needs. And then how to meet those needs in a healthy strategy, with a healthy strategy. That's part of self-compassion and empathy. And then when I've done that, I can give that to other people. Yes. So imagine, allow nurturance and self-care. On Mondays at 10 o'clock Eastern time, I'm doing what I'm calling a self-care cafe. I do it through Zoom, and if you would like to participate with us at the self-care cafe, pull up a chair and join us. Bring your tea or coffee or whatever. This particular week, we are doing the 5th strand of self-care. I learned that through self-compassion and through reading that self-care also has 5 strands: the physical, the mental, emotional, relational, and spiritual. Now, we've done the other 4 so far. We're about to do the spiritual on Monday. Now, you don't need the other 4 to come into the conversation, but we'll talk about what does that spiritual strand mean to you and how is it related to your self-care, how you care for yourself. And when you care for yourself, how does it strengthen your spiritual being, your inner spiritual being? I invite you to message me. We're on Facebook. Just send me a message, and I'd be happy to send you the Zoom link with the password. The more, the merrier. Okay, that's it for today. Tomorrow, I'll give you a heads up. Tomorrow, number 2 is prepare. Get you thinking about that. Okay, that's it for now. Bye for now.